Hey, welcome back to Unleashed Alchemy. Okay, so listen, this episode, it is for you if specifically if you are in an opportunity that is disguised as a very challenging, perhaps very difficult situation. Now, I will say too, if you're watching this and you perhaps are not in that type of situation, maybe you're in a situation, but you know there is something better for you. Maybe the situation that you're in may not necessarily be what you would say bad or uncomfortable or difficult, but you know there's something better. You could also take this message and apply this to your life as well. What I am noticing, what it keeps coming up is there are people who are allowing their ego to scream at them to say because they are in a difficult situation that makes them less powerful, that this difficult situation is going to stop their manifestation. It's they're allowing their ego to come in and say, who are you to what want or desire what you want when you're in this situation? Who are you to call yourself powerful? Who are you to say a positive affirmation when you're in this situation? What I need to remind you is that the outside, the 3D circumstances do not change that you are cosmic. The outside circumstances do not change that you are a perfect magnet for your soul aligned desires. The outside circumstances, outside environment do not change the fact that you are filled with essence. What is that essence? That essence is magic. That essence is one of an alchemist that can take all aspects, all substances, and create something that is gorgeous and beautiful and lavish and luscious. Okay? You have to get to a space. I don't care if you have to get by yourself, which for some of you that may need to happen for you. You need to get into a space where you can close your eyes and get quiet. Not necessarily quieting your mind, but just be in a space where you can observe the thoughts that the ego is throwing at you. This way, you are not allowing the ego to make the outside circumstances mean something about who you are. You are still powerful. You are still magical. There are still mysteries that are hidden within you that want to be expressed. I was talking about essence before and got off track, but part of that essence, part of who you are, is meant to bring in love, wisdom, an elevated experience in this life, not just for you, but to those of you that you're connected with, to those that you love and care about, ultimately the world. That is how powerful you are. So your outside circumstance does not change that. You could have even said, you know what? I actually hate this circumstance. You haven't said anything about your identity. That doesn't say anything about your identity. You're simply observing how you feel. You could have even said, I feel angry about this circumstance. This circumstance doesn't feel fair. And even after saying those things, it has not changed yourself, your higher self. The self spelled in all caps, SELF. You're still powerful. You can still, with the power of your words, you can still call forth the unseen into the seen. You can still stand in your I am power. Shameless plug. That's why I've created a course that's called How to Stand Firm in Your I Am Power on this 3D plane. Okay? Check out that course. It is designed for you if you're going through a challenging situation. But I just needed to come on here and give you that message because we are powerful, and we have to know that in this body we're going to have unwanted thoughts. We're going to have feelings, but those feelings do not change our essence. Those feelings do not change our power. And I know I keep saying that, but you have to understand that just because you've said, I feel angry, or I hate this situation that I'm in, I want this situation to change, that has not stopped your manifestation. It has not negated your affirmations that you have stood in your power to voice. It does not stop any of that. So that, if you don't take away anything else from this video, take away that. All right? Because we can get into a space where we are pretending like those thoughts are not there, or we're pretending like those feelings aren't there. That is resistance. Resistance will block a manifestation because we're fighting, and we have to realize we don't have to fight up against anything. All right? So stand firm in your power. Standing firm in your power, you understand, okay, I can observe this feeling. I can observe that thought. I can even say the thought out loud. I can write it down. Doesn't change who I am. I'm still powerful. I can still think bigger. I can still imagine bigger. I'm still cosmic. I'm still magical. All right? So please take that message. Okay, let it sink in. Let me know your thoughts in the cosmos, in the comments, okay? And we will be back with another episode. All right, until then, cheers.